Okay, today we're going to talk about exponents. So exponents, what is an exponent? An exponent is the number that is placed above and to the right of a quantity or variable. We talked about this last week when we were talking about a number raised to the second power or a number raised to the third power. So we want to remember that it expresses the power to which the quantity will be raised. So for example, if I said to you 4 to the third power, 4 is what we call the base, and 3, the exponent, is the power. So we would say 4 is raised to the third power. Okay, we have 3 forms that we're going to talk about. Exponential form. Exponential form is written with an exponent. So for example, we have up above 4 to the third power. I can say 6 to the ninth power. I can do 12 to the 10th power. Those are all written in exponential form. The next form is expanded form. So expanded form is just like the word says, expand. Expanded form means it's going to be written out. So expanded form, if I use that 4 to the third power again, expanded form means writing the number out, the base number, as many times as the exponent is telling us. So 4 is raised to the third power, so 4 times 4 times 4. I expanded that out. I could say 9 to the second power, and that's going to be 9 times 9. Okay, that's expanded form. And the last one we're going to talk about is standard form. Okay, so standard form, 4 to the third, written out is 4 times 4 times 4. And standard form is going to be the actual value of that expansion. So I'm boxing in what it looks like. So this is 4 to the third power, that's exponential. That's exponential form, and that's written in exponential form. When I take 4 to the third power and I expand it out, I write it out the number of times that the exponent is telling us. 9 to the second power would be 9 times 9. Standard form, 4 to the third power, 4 times 4 times 4, and that's going to equal 64. 64 is standard form. 9 to the second power is 9 times 9, and that's going to be 81. So 81 is standard form. Now we can bounce back and forth between these 3 forms easily. So some of the work you're going to get, it's going to ask you to write in exponential form. So if I give you an example of 6 times 6 and it'll say write that in exponential form, then you're going to write that as 6 to the third power. That's exponential form. If they want you to write that into standard form, it's going to be 216. Okay, that's also a perfect cube. So 6 times 6 times 6, 6 to the third. If I asked you for 3 to the fourth and I say write that in expanded form, then that's going to be 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. Standard form, it's equal to 81. Sometimes it'll ask you to evaluate the exponents. So if I said 10 to the second power, what it means to evaluate is to give it to you in standard form, which is 100. But I always like to write it out first so that I know I'm multiplying it twice. Okay, so those are the three forms that you're going to be working on